Hello my makeup loving friends. So I thought that because I've done my bottom 5 palettes, revisiting those, that I thought I would revisit my top 5 palettes and create one eye look with each of them, and that is what I've done with this eye look. So if you'd like to see all 5 of them, then keep watching. We are using palette number 5, which is upside down, but it's the Urban Decay Full Spectrum Eyeshadow Palette. So I am going in with a Morphe brush. I don't know what type it is, and I think I will go into the shade Mean. Or no, we're going to the shade Metamorphosis, which is this shade here. Right, so I'm just taking that shade and I'm going to stamp it on. Aren't we really that surprised? I've already primed my lids as well, just FYI. So I'm just going to stamp it on here. So that was nice and quick. Some very easy colour payoff, I thought. I'm going in now with the shade Blindsided. So it's that shade here. I mean, look at it, it's such a fun little palette. And I'm using the same shadow brush that I was using before that, unidentified Morphe brush. And I'm just going to pack that here. Blues, of course, are notoriously difficult to formulate. They can end up being weird and patchy. These are blending together really nicely. Of course, there's that rule of, you know, if you have blue eyes, don't wear blue eyeshadow, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna wear what I want, thank you very much. Don't come out with a silly rule. Stop me from doing things I might like. I mean, I'm happy with how that's coming out so far. I'm gonna go back into the shade Metamorphosis. I am going to use this unidentified Morphe brush. Everything is clean. I cleaned it the other night, so I'm feeling very pleased with myself. And I'm going into the shade Mean. So it's that green there. And I'm going to pick it up with that, but I'm also going to use a little bit of setting spray just to give it that extra vibrancy, because, I mean, let's give things the best chance we can. I'm just going to stamp that on. Look at that. Look at that. Not nice? Isn't that a nice colour? Well done, Urban Decay. Well done. It's funny because Urban Decay started off as this brand of being like really cool and innovative, and everyone was like, oh, they do such interesting, vibrant things. And then they just kind of, I don't know, they kind of petered off, or they were like, look, we're doing it 5 million different naked things, and I was one of those weird people that was like, oh, I'm going to try and collect all of the Urban Decay things. I was like, Teresa, you can't, that's ridiculous, don't do that. So I have a ton of like the naked palettes, which I know makes no sense for me as a person, but I have them. They're there, they're in my collection, and you know, I sometimes use them, not that often, but sometimes. And I'm going into the shade, I thought it said Hatter or Hater, but it's Hatter, so it's that green there. And I'm just going to take it on the same brush again and just pot it there. Oh, that's sickening. I think that looks lovely. And now I'm using the same brush again because I'm lazy. And I'm going into the shade Minx. So it's that deep blue. And I'm going to pop it on here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is nice. I mean, look at that colour payoff. You try and tell me that isn't lovely. You try. You won't succeed because I'll argue with you on it. And I'm taking a Morphe brush. It is clean, it's just a bit stained. See? Totally clean. And I'm taking this to just kind of soften out things. So I'm going to go between the two greens here and just gently swishy swishy, just to soften out on the edges, so that kind of blends a little bit further. So let's just, I'll take a bit more of that dark green, pop it there, just kind of swish it back and forth so it blends a little bit better. And then, if there's any issue, you can see that. Or if it has a full dress. And then I'm going to take that shade Minx, that beautiful deep blue. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And just pack it there, because we already have to a certain extent. And I'm going to swish it between that and green, which is called Hatter. Right, okay. So that is essentially it for the eyes. I'm going to go off camera now and finish the rest of my face, and I will show you what it looks like when I get it. So I am back. I've put on the rest of my makeup and done my hair and put on clothes. So you can see this is the finished look. I will zoom you in so you can see the eyes a bit better, so you can kind of see what they look like with the glasses on. So that's how I look on a day-to-day, generally. I think it looks really nice. I'm going to take the glasses off now so you can see it a little bit better. So then that's what that generally looks like. So that was palette number 5 of my top 5 palettes. Keep watching if you want to see the others. We are on to palette number 4, which is the Juvia's Place Tribe palette, and we're going on to look number 2. I've already primed the eyelids, so let's just get straight into it. There we go. It's nice and creepy that you're like as into my eyelids as you can physically get. Well, I think it's creepy, but there you go. Because even when I'm editing my stuff, I'm like, why is your face so close? It's so weird. Yeah, I think that's just me. I'm like, oh, you are not very photogenic. Right, so I'm going to use the Sigma E42, so it's the Precision Firm Blender, and I am going to go into, I'm so excited about using this palette, I really like it. I'm going to go into the shade Masai, which is this beautiful green. So next week it is midterm for the students, so it's going to be fairly quiet around the college. Look at that. Oh, yes. But of course I have 1,000 things to do. I have loads of lectures to prep, and I have an idea of what it is that I'll be teaching next semester. Spoiler alert, none of it is my area of expertise, so it's all stuff I have to kind of try and learn, which I don't mind, you know. But it's just, you know, obviously you would like to talk about the stuff that you're really qualified in, because you would feel like you could teach that a bit better. But it just means there's going to be a lot of prep time of my own time, just becoming familiar with these things, because I want to make sure that they have the best learning experience possible. I've been looking at their new palette. Was it the Warrior palette, which I thought was going to be neutral, but it wasn't. It was quite colourful, and I'm like, that is like the older, more sophisticated sister of the Zulu, and I'm quite interested in it. But I say that, and I did lose my mind over the last couple of days and bought a lot of stuff for myself that I did not need but just wanted. Isn't that always the way? So I was wondering if you guys would like to see like a haul video of like, what has Teresa gone and bought that she didn't need? So yeah, like, comment below, let me know if that's something you're interested in, or if you're just like, Teresa, get your SHIT together and stop being a fool. So I'm going to use the E42 again, and I'm going into the shade Tootsie, which is that deep green in there. Oh, these shades are so nice. Because it's great because like I don't have to do a huge amount of work with them. Because I'm a bit lazy, in case you haven't figured it out. Sorry, I was like half off the screen. One day. It's funny because I found the bottom 5 palettes one so difficult to film because I was like, oh, these don't inspire me, or I don't feel they work very well. So I wasn't, I mean, there was one, the Hood and Neon, the green, that I was like, nope, I would rather wear no makeup than wear this, which is, like, I mean, I'm happy to go without makeup, but it just shows how, you know, intense that dislike was. It is not a good palette. Whereas with this video series, I was like, yes, I'm using this palette tomorrow, and it's progressively getting more and more exciting. So that's nice for me to use the stuff that I'm really excited about. I think that's, you know, that's what makeup should be. It's using the stuff that brings you joy, makes you all excited, ideally. Yeah, I mean, it's a very green look today, just FYI. I'm going back into the shade Masai, which is that green, again with the E42, and I'm just popping it on top. So I just want stuff that's easy for me to use, so I'm not like, oh, I need a degree to wear these, because there are certain palettes that you're like, no, you have to put this on a certain way and not look at it out of the side of your eye, and, you know, sacrifice a small lamb to get it to work. And I'm like, no. If I've spent money on you, you're going to work. Not under certain circumstances, you are just going to work, full stop. So I'm going to use a Morphe brush. I've used a lot of Morphe recently with that. And there's no code as to what it is. It came as part of a set. I've said this a few times. And I'm going into the shade Coral, right? This is the sort of shadow that gives you trust issues because it looks like it's beige, but it's actually like this beautiful green shimmer. It's quite nice. So I'm putting that onto the lid now. Look at that. See what I mean? It will give you trust issues. I don't mind. So I'm like, oh, I thought you were bland, but you're not. It's like one of my favourite things about that palette. It's that shade and how it tries to trick you. It's like, oh, I almost fell for it. Almost. Looks so nice. Yeah, I'm feeling very green these days. I love green. If you've been watching any of my videos, you will know that those are the things that, you know, in palettes, if they're new, and I see the green, I'm like, oh no, it's happening. I'm using my Sigma E35, the taper blending brush. Look, it's all nice and clean because I cleaned it at the weekend. It's like I have my priorities together. And I'm going into the shade San, which is that nice deep green there. Like I said, it's a crazy beautiful palette. You can have your neutral shades in there if you want, but you also have, you know, your greens in there. So that pleases me. Pop it there. Look at that. Look at how that's turning up. Look at that. Oh, sickening. In the best way. Oh, hello. You're so beautiful. Be my friend. And I am now on 24 subscribers, so thank you so much. I have been thinking about when or if I hit 100 doing a giveaway, which I know is like, Teresa, that's not a lot of subscribers, but to me it feels like a lot. So I was thinking of maybe choosing one of my top 5 eyeshadow palettes and giving that away. I'm going to go into the shade Cuba, spelled with a K, so it's this one. So yeah, that's kind of half what I was thinking. Just to say thank you. Just a little bit of shimmer. Oh god, I'm not cool enough to do that. I say that. And I'm sorry you had to witness that. Oh, this is sickening. Do you know what this reminds me of? Kiwis or limes. I like this. It's very fruity. Please listen. So, if you know me, at this point I am going to put on the rest of my makeup and I will be back in a little bit. I am back and I put on the rest of my makeup and I have a cat with me. So I'm just going to zoom you in now so you can see the eyes a little bit better. So this is what, excuse me, hair is everywhere. This is what the eyes look like at the moment. I think it looks quite nice. I'm gonna, again, I always say quite nice. Look, I need to get new phrases. I think it all blends together really, really well. I mean, you saw how quickly I was able to do that. Not that it's a very complicated look, but you know, it looks good considering the effort that I put into it. So that was palette number 4 for look number 2. So keep on watching if you feel like it. On to palette number 3. Excuse me, I'm very dishevelled. It is first thing in the morning and I'm like, there's no point in me combing my hair because I'll do that later. So I am using palette number 3. It is the Certify Affinity 2 palette. So it looks, sorry, I always keep the plastics leaving it. It looks like this. So it's beautiful. It's ridiculously nice. So we head straight into it and just play with this beautiful thing. So I am using my domed utility. So like I said, using the E34. Excuse me, and I'm going into the shade Nawab, which is this one here. Yeah. I'm aware how weird I look when I do my eyes. So I'm just gonna put it here. Nothing particularly fancy, just a very quick makeup look. I am going to go into the shade, which one do I want? Harid, so it's this one here. I am using the E25 Sigma blending brush. Sorry, I keep holding the mirror because and I'm just going to pick up more of that shade, I don't know what to call it, Nareed or something, and just take it and blend it up. There we go. I am using the same brush again. I've put it through the colour switch and I'm going into Nawab again, so that's that pale blue, because you know, why not? So you can blend the colour. I want to take the shade Has, that deep navy. And I'm taking it using the E34, my domed utility. Right? Are we that surprised? And I'm putting some here. Packing it on and putting some here. And then packing, always packing. So I have my E33, it's the Detailed Fused Crease, and I'm going in with the same shade again, so it's Has or Jazz, who knows. And I'm just going to pack it on again, right? But this time I'm going to be blending it back. So I'm going in using the same brush again, excuse me my terrible voice, going into Nawa just to lighten up the edges. I'm going to use this Morphe unnamed brush. I know it looks dirty, but it isn't. It's fine. We're all doing okay. And I'm just going into my NARS concealer. I find that's the best for if I want to do a halo eye. I just I'm going to go into the shade Bilal, this one. I think the only thing I would say against the Affinity 2 palette, excuse me, is I wish there was some more green shimmers, because I just wish there was more shimmers, because it's quite a matte palette. So that is that. That's fairly simple. I'm gonna go into Shabaib. I'm probably like bastardizing all of these beautiful names just by not knowing how to pronounce them. Very sorry. This is not on purpose. I'm just kind of going along the edges with this shade. Same brush. Just again giving it a little bit more depth. Or attempting to anyway. Because you can kind of see it already looks a little bit more I am now going to use a very frayed looking Morphe brush. It is the M535. I'm not a big fan of Morphe brushes, but they'll do, and particularly for what it is that I'm using them for now. So it's just to kind of blend the shadows there so it looks a little bit more soft and there's not those harsh lines. Excuse me. I'm aware whenever I'm filming, for some reason I get weirdly sniffly. Or maybe I'm just constantly sniffly and just don't notice it. I'm going into that shade again, the Shabaib. Shabaib? Oh, I don't know. On there. Swishy swish. Yeah, I think every time I go to film, I just get weirdly sniffly. So I'm very sorry that you've had to sniff it. I'm not sick, there's nothing wrong with me, it just seems to be a weird, I don't know if it's just maybe I'm slightly allergic to dust or something, and then maybe there's dust around, I don't know. Like I don't have any allergies that I know of, apart from I'm slightly allergic to cats. Yes, I know that's ridiculous because I have a cat. Excuse me. I technically have 4 cats, but I have one cat living with me here in Carlo, and the others are living with my parents back in Carlo. So that's why I'm only thinking she's quite needy. She's like, no, all of the attention goes towards me. Yeah, I think that looks nice. So you know the drill. I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup, and I will come back and let you guys know what it is. Hello, friends. I am back. By the way, while I was gone, I obviously finished the rest of my face, but I put a little bit of this color here. It's called Shiraz Green. Just under the eyes. So just FYI. You know, I know I did stuff without you, but it was because it needed to be done. So I'm gonna let you have what I need to cut this fringe. Look at how long it is. It's ridiculous. My hair is growing weirdly long. Sorry, Cece's back in. I'm gonna show you now what it looks like. So I know it's tricky to see what with the fringe, so I'll pull it up a little bit. You can see it a bit there, I think that looks really, really nice. It's a fun sort of a blue-green halo eye. I'm quite pleased with that. I'm also very aware that the foundation that I have on looks quite nice. I got loads of compliments on it yesterday because people were like, it matches your skin tone really well, and I was like, yes, unlike the last one which I was trying Project Pan, which will also let you know that I have planned that. Forget about it until the next Project Pan. But yeah, you can kind of see it there. I'll take the glasses off so you can see it a bit better. I think it looks really pretty. Very simple, didn't take a lot of effort to do. Sorry, trying to do the fringe. So yeah, that was palette number 3. We have 2 more to go, so keep watching if you're interested in that. And I put on the rest of my makeup. So that was the look using the It's My Pleasure palette. I'm going to zoom you in now so you can have a closer look. So that is what it looks like on the eyes. I'm not, like I said, amazing at cut creases, but I am attempting them a little bit more. Now you won't ever learn these things unless you try them. I'm going to take off the glasses so you can see it a bit better. Overall, I really like how the palette performs, and I think it all goes really well together. So we've one more look to go through. So keep on watching if you're interested. So we are on to palette number 1, which is the Hasina 2 by Blush Tribe. It is blues and purples and greens. I am super sad because I had filmed the look for palette number 2. But managed to lose the footage somehow, and it was actually quite a nice look, so I'm sad. But if you would like me to recreate that, let me know. But let's just head straight into this. So I am using a Morphe brush. Again, it came as part of a set, so I don't know which one exactly it is, but I have it here. I'm going into the shade Annika, which is this one here. So again, I'm using the exact same brush, and I'm going into the shade Re, which is this one here. Let's keep it nice and simple, you know? I like the colours together, they look nice. I am going to find another brush now. I'm thinking maybe my Domed Utility, because it's been a while, we've been separated. JK. So yeah, I'm going to use the Domed Utility, and I'm going into the shade Ash, which is a black. So very appropriately named there. It's super pigmented, FYI. So whew, I got it on the couch once, and it took a lot to get it out. So. I am going to use, yes, this one. I'm going to use the Detail Diffused Crease, which is the E33. Just blending for all that you're worth. And I'm going to use the exact same brush again. I'm going into the shade Re again, which is this one here. I'm just popping that on again just to mesh it a bit more. I think I look quite spooky, which is Very fitting considering it is Halloween today. And I am going to use my weird unnamed Morphe brush, because I have many of those that just came as part of a set, and I'm going into my NARS concealer. You know what it is that I'm doing. You know me. It's just a very simple eye look, and I'm just putting the concealer on here. And I'm going to go into the shade Faye, which is this shade here. And I'm using the same brush again. I just wiped it off and pop that on there. I think that's come out nicely. I'm going to use a small brush if I can find one. I'm just going to use the Detail Diffused crease again, so that's the E33. I've cleaned it off and I'm just going in with the shades Ash and Faye, so going into the black and into that. So double dipping, don't judge me. Remember, we're all friends here. All friends. I'm just soften out the edges. So that's that bit finished. I'm going to go and finish the rest of my makeup and I'll see you guys in a bit. I have returned and I am somewhat put together. This is me with the rest of my makeup on. I will zoom you in now so you can see the rest of the eyes. So you can see, obviously, the eyes now and with the glasses and what that looks like. I'll take the glasses off now so you can see them without. In all, I think this look came together pretty darn well. It's a palette I do really enjoy using, and I can get some really nice, diverse sort of looks without too much effort. So that's essentially it. In terms of how I feel about them all being ranked, I'm happy with where they're ranked. I think they're all really, really good palettes. Hasina 2 is probably still my favourite out of the 5. But that's it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!